everyone, it's Miss Mingus here. Miss Feldbibble and I have decided to switch for a few weeks, so instead of her teaching you reading, it's going to be me doing reading, and Miss Feldbibble will be teaching you writing, okay? So you are in the right place. So for reading this week, we have 4 new sight words, okay? And these are actually the last 4 new sight words that you'll have this year. After this week, we get into learning some color words. So these are the last 4 real sight words that we have to learn, okay? Because with the color words, we can do things a little more fun. We have some songs that go along with them and all kinds of stuff. So this week, we've got 4 sight words. So let's go ahead and read our I can. Ready? I can read and write my sight words of the week. And here's our sight words: very, little, where, and who. And because we have 4 new sight words, we're going to break it up a little bit because I want us to do some reading of some sentences with sight words in them too. So in this video, we're only going to do the first 2 sight words. We're going to focus on very and little. And then when you come back later in the week to watch my other video, we will focus on where and who. Okay? So today we're working on very and little. Let's get started. All right, so here's our first sight word. And this word is very, okay? We use this word a lot. You might hear your teachers use this word a lot if we tell you you are being very quiet sitting on the carpet. I might say that you did a very good job with your sight word assignment. We use this word a lot. And when we do it, we're going to take, like we're making a letter V, 2 of them, very, very, okay? So if I was talking to you, I would say it is very important that you do your sight word videos, okay? And that's why you see these 2 lines underneath. It's saying very important, okay? And let's look at what letters we see in this word. V, E, R, Y. So those 4 letters make up the word very. This is not a word that we can sound out, okay? This is a sight word. That means that when we see it, we want to be able to know it quickly. So that's why we work on this. We have our snap cards, we arm tap so that we can learn these words very quickly. See, I use the word. So we're going to arm tap this word. And when we arm tap 3 times, okay? So you're going to take your hand across your body over to your shoulder, okay? And we're going to tap this 3 times. Ready? V-E-R-Y, very. Again. V-E-R-Y, very. One more time. V-E-R-Y, very. Now, I want to see if you all can do it by yourselves. Do you think you can? I think you can. So I'm going to tap, but I'm not going to say the letters. I want you to say the letters. Ready? Awesome job, guys. Okay, so when we do our Jan Richardson and our Jack Hartman videos, sometimes he plays a little game and says, what's the missing letter? So he'll show you his sight word, and we have a letter that's missing. So we're going to do that here. So here's our sight word, very. I have V-R-Y. There is something missing there. Do you know what letter is missing? If you're not sure, let's think about what we just arm tapped. Which letter do I not see here? If you said E, you are correct. Good job. Let's try again. Now we have something else missing. What letters do we have? E-R-Y. Let's think back to our arm tap. What letter's missing? V, that's correct. Very nice, guys. V-E-R-Y, very. Very nice job. Okay, now we have some sentences here that we're going to read. Okay, and our sentences have the word very in them. They also have a lot of other sight words that we've learned, and there may even be some words that we don't know that we can use our pictures that are here, or we can use our sounds to sound them out, okay? So let's get started here. And this first word is not a sight word, and I'm not sure what it is, so let's sound it out. Am. Pam was, oh, there's my new word, very sad. Sad, and I can check that with the picture. Does Pam look sad? She does. Let's see what she did. So let's read that sentence one more time now that we know all the words. Pam was very sad. She went for a walk. She went for a walk. Now, we just read two sentences because I see two periods, right? Where in those two sentences do you see the word very? We have to find it. Let's hunt. Going for a sight word, hunt. Where do we see the word very? There it is. Is that where you saw it? Good job. Let's go on to our next one down here. Okay, and we know her name because we just read it in the first sentence. It's the same. That hasn't changed. Pam saw a big bat. She saw a big bat. I can check that with the picture. She was, there's our word, very, this is a big word. I see an S blend, sk. She was very sk. Let's look at our picture. What do you think her face is showing you? She's very what? Sk. Let's do our Skippy Frog. So we have sk of the bat. She was very scared. Would that make sense? Yes, it would. She was very scared of the bat. Now we're looking at our two sentences again. Where did we see the word very in this sentence? There it is. Awesome job. All right, now I'm going to go back up to the top here. And I read that time. I would like you to read this time, okay? So I'm going to use my pointer to help you, but I want you to be reading at home, okay? Good. Now let's move on to our next one. Ready? Again, your turn. Awesome job, guys. We've got two more sentences. Okay, so we know that Pam was very scared of the bat, right? Let's move this out of the way so we can see your picture. Let's see what happened next. Ready? We know this word. This is one of our sight words. Read with me. The bat. What did you do? The bat flew away. Flew. The bat flew away. It flew very fast. Good. Now, where in those, we just read two sentences again. So where do we see the word very? Do you see it? There it is. Is that where you saw it? Good job, guys. We can even trace over it. V-E-R-Y. Very. Good. Okay, our last sentence. Pam was very, what do we think? Look at her face. How does she look? Very happy that the bat was gone. Good. Do we see the word very in that sentence that we just read? Go ahead and point to it on your screen. Let's see if you're right. There we go. Let's trace it. V-E-R-Y. Very. Good. Now it's your turn to read, okay? Going back to the top. Good. Last sentence down here. Your turn. Awesome job, guys. So that is our sight word very. Now we're ready to move on to our new sight word, which is little, okay? And this is our snap card for little. You can see that they're showing you that something is very little, okay? So in the word little, this is a big word. We have what letters? L. Okay, so here is our new sight word, our second sight word. So we just did very. Now we're going to do little. This is the word little. And you can see in the snap card, they're showing you something is very little. Okay, that's our hand motion, little. And this is a big word. Let's see what letters make up the word little. L-I-T-T-L-E. Lots of letters in that word, right? So we can arm tap this one too. We just have to make sure we start all the way up our shoulder and we go through all of the letters, okay? Ready? L-I-T-T-L-E, little. Good. Again. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. One more time. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. Do you all think you can do that one by yourself? That's a long one. Make sure you look at the snap card as you go, okay? I'm going to arm tap. You say the letters. Awesome job. All right, so now we have another game that Jack Hartman likes to play with us when we do our sight words called Mix and Fix. Okay, so he takes all the letters in our sight word, mixes them up, and we have to help put them back in order. Okay, so here is the word little, but it doesn't look like the word little because it's all mixed up. So we've got to put it back in order. So let's think about what we just arm tapped. Okay, let's arm tap it one more time. L-I-T-T-L-E, little. So what letter would come first? What did we say first? So mixed up. L comes first. Good. L. I. T. T. L. E. What word did we make? Little. Very nice, guys. You put it all back in order after it was mixed up. Okay, and here's our sentences for little. So we want to move Miss Mingus out of the way so we can see the pictures, okay? All right, so we've got two sentences here. We're going to read them together, and then you're going to read them on your own, all right? We have lots of sight words in here that we have learned. Let's go. Ready? I can see a mouse. We can check that with the picture. Mouse. That looks like a mouse. Good. Now your turn. Ready? Good. All right, here's our next sentence. The mouse is, what's our new sight word? Little. Is that mouse little? He is. Good. Now your turn to read. Very good, guys. Now, every time we read these sentences, we always have to look for the word. Where is the sight word that we're looking for? I'm looking for the word little. Do you see the word little that we just read? Looking. There it is. Is that where you saw it? Good job, friends. All right, on to our next one. Ready? I can see a Og, frog. And there's a picture of a frog, so I know that's correct. Okay, your turn to read. Ready? Good job. Now our next sentence. The frog is little. Good. Your turn. Ready? Awesome job, guys. Now I'm looking at those two sentences. I'm looking for the word little. We're going on our hunt, our sight word hunt. Where do we see it? There it is. Very good. And we can trace over it with my pointer. Ready? L I T T L E, little. Every time we trace our sight words, our mouth needs to be saying the letters. That's how our brain remembers things, okay? So when you work on your sight words here in just a little bit at home, make sure that you are saying the letters as you trace them, okay? You could even pause this video right here and go back and read these sentences again all by yourself because I bet you all could do it. All right, 2 more sentences with little. Okay, ready? I can see a, what do we have there? Duck. Good. Your turn. Good. Next sentence. Ready? The duck is little. Good. Your turn. Awesome job, guys. Do you see the word little in those sentences that we just read? Let's look. There it is. I bet you saw it. Let's trace it. Ready? L I T T L E, little. Good job, friends. All right, last sentence here. I can see a, what do we see there? Use your eagle eye. Horse. Is the horse little? Now this one's different because all of our other sentences have had a period. This one's special because it has a question mark. So when we read that sentence, we want to read it like we're asking a question. Is the horse little? All right, now your turn to read these 2 sentences. You ready? Good, and our little word has already shown up for us here, so let's trace it one last time. L I T T L E, little. Good. And you can see my stars down here on the bottom. You can actually pause this video, take a picture of these sentences, and you can color in a little star every time you read those sentences. And that'll help you get quicker and quicker with your reading. And it'll help you learn that sight word little, because every time you read it, you'll start to remember it a little bit more. Okay? Okay, now here is your turn. Let me move this out of the way. All right. Actually, we can probably put me down here. Okay, it's your turn to practice writing your 2 new sight words any way that you choose. Okay, here are some examples. These are some things that we've seen some friends doing on Class Dojo, and I wanted to show how awesome it has been. Okay, any of these ways are perfect for you to practice writing your new sight words, or if you have a different way you like to write them, that's fine too. But the goal is that you are at home and that you are practicing the words very and little. Okay, so I had some friends write their words with beans. That's perfect. Some friends, looks like they had some baking powder. They even wrote their sight words on flashcards first. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. That's a great way to practice your sight words, is to get them on flashcards, and then you can flip through them and see how quick you can go. This friend wrote his words inside of a rainbow. Okay, so sometimes we tell you to rainbow write them, which this friend did down here, but he actually took the words and put them in a rainbow. That's fine too, because guess what? He was still practicing writing his words, wasn't he? Yes. Now down here we have some rainbow writing. So this friend used red for give, blue for going, and yellow for why. He could even go back and now he could put blue on top of the red and blue on top of the yellow, and then it would really look like a rainbow. So that's an option too. This friend over here made their words using Play-Doh. And that's really, really good to work on your fingers to get the Play-Doh into the letters that you want it to be. So that's another awesome thing you can do. Okay. So your assignment for today is to practice writing your 2 new sight words any way you choose. Okay. Make sure that however you do it, you practice it at least 3 times. So this friend down here that wrote his rainbow writing, he wrote his sight words 3 times. 3 times, 3 times. If you do it with something like this, make sure you do it. Then you can shake the tray, do it again, do it 3 times. Okay, that's how your brain starts to remember. This friend who wrote it in the rainbow, he did it more than 3. Is that okay? Sure, you can do it more than 3 times if you want. We will never tell you that you're doing your sight words too much, okay? So very and little, that's your job for today, to go pick a way that you like to work on your sight words, and we want to see a picture or a video once you're finished, okay? And we'll see you later on this week to do where and who.